Alright, now it's your turn to try. On the screen you will see line A and B cut by another line. It says A is parallel to B. And so I gave you 99 degrees for this angle. Can you figure out all the other angles? Pause the video, try it out, and come back and we'll see how you do. Alright, let's see how you did. Well, if I see that this is a line, then I'm going to use my calculator. 180 minus 99 is 81. So this is an 81 degree angle, and I bet if I have that, I know all the others. That's 81 degrees, then this is 81 degrees. Across the diagonal is 81 degrees. So is this one, because across the angles, if this is 99, then this is 99 degrees, and this one's 99 degrees. So I figured out all the angles pretty quickly just by knowing one piece of information and knowing that angles like this are equal to each other and in the same position on two pictures are the same. So 81 and 81, 99 and 99, you can tell they all match. I'm going to give you one more example that works just like this, except when you first look at it you may think, I don't get it, and it's not supposed to be that difficult. So I'm going to zoom in on this picture real quick. Here's a picture of a rhombus. And it says for exercise 3 through 7, use the rhombus A, B, C, D. Notice A, B, C, and D. The measure of angle 2 is 33, and BE is 11. And so you figure out all the angles, and it asks you a few questions over here to the side. Now, here's what I've done for you. Notice a rhombus is a parallelogram. A parallelogram means opposite sides are parallel. So it means this bottom line is parallel to the top line, and the left line is parallel to the right line. Okay? Now, what I want you to do is pause the video, see if you can come up with the angles. I'll give you a really big hint. This line that goes from B to D cuts that angle exactly in half. So that big angle B that goes up and across, that line in the middle cuts it in half. Let's see how much you know. We'll come back in a minute and check our work. It's the same exact thing, parallel lines. So try this, come back in a minute. Alright, let's see how we did. I'm going to move this up here. I'm going to redraw the picture. I'm not the best artist in the world, but let's see what we got. And we'll just use their numbers, A, B, C, and D, and their numbers for angles. Okay, that's going to be angle 2, that's going to be angle 1, that's angle 3, angle 4, angle 6, angle 5, and then BE, it says up there is 11. We'll come back to that in a minute. They tell us that angle 2 is 33 degrees, and that's all we need. Well, before we try to answer the questions, let's just get what we know. First, if you have this angle and this line go through, you're going to have perpendicular lines that hit each other. Perpendicular means, sometimes you'll see it written like that, that equals 90 degrees. So that means this is 90, this is 90, this is 90, and this is 90. So each of them are 90 degrees. So I've already got answer 5 and 6 pretty easy, because when those two lines, when these two are parallel, this is parallel to this one, and this one is parallel to this one. On a parallelogram, when you cut the angles, what happens is two things. First thing that happens is it cuts the angles in half. So this is also 33 degrees. So I've just figured out, so if this is 33, this is 33. If that's 33, that's 33. Alternate interior angles, alternate interior angles. All I'm missing is 3 and 4, and then these two. How could I get those? Well, if I know that a triangle equals 180 degrees, well, I'm going to take my calculator. 180 degrees minus 90 and minus 33, 180 minus 90 and minus 33, that's 57 degrees. So this is 57. So it cuts this one in half. So that big angle is cut in half. So they're both 57. So if that's 57, that's 57, and that's 57. So I have all my angles. So when they asked me for measure of angle 3 was 57 degrees. Measure of angle 1, since it cut this big angle B in half, that means angle 1 is equal to 33 degrees. Angle 6, since it makes a 90 degree in the middle when they hit each other inside of a parallelogram, that's 90. Angle 4 is going to be 57 degrees, because if angle 3 is 57, it cut that big angle C exactly in half, 57 for each. And then it asks line BD. Well, notice this. This is a really big triangle, ABC. And then there's another big triangle. When you look at these triangles, 57, 57, two angles, and then added together that's 66. And this triangle, 57, 57, and 66. If BE, it tells us right there, is 11, I bet if B to E, right in the middle, is 11, then from here to here is 11. So BD is twice that, 22. Whenever you go to work with these parallelograms, always look for parallel lines. And if you have to, draw them through. You might have done like this or like this to make them longer. But these opposite angles, if this is 33, this is 33. If this is 33, this is 33. If this is 57, that matches. 57 and it matches, because they're parallel lines. It's just what we were doing in the other. I hope you got these. If you struggle with these, go see your teacher and tell them you're struggling with angles between parallel lines, and you can get some extra help. But I bet you understand it. You guys are pretty good at this. Keep it up. We're almost done with geometry.